Ooh. I'm just sitting on my bucket here. Oh. All I'm going to do is spray this on. I'm going to let it sit just for a second, hardly anything. Now it's not going to be dusty, and I can wipe that up just with my damp sponge. And that's what I've been doing on all these steps. Now if this was way underneath the house somewhere, if I was way underneath the house somewhere, maybe I wouldn't do it like this. But because I'm fairly close here, and I saw all the stuff that was here, I want to get this off. Now that's even going to kill some of the fungus stuff that's still up in there that I couldn't get inside the nooks and crannies. But I just want it, I want it pretty clean. This is going to get all the dust out of there. This water is black. I've spent a few hours on this, but doesn't it look so much better? Now, do other people go to this length to do this? I don't know. That's just what I've decided to do. I wanted to get all this stuff off of here once and for all. So this is the first, well, the second step in it. Because now all the dust is off of here. I could have wiped it down with a cloth, a broom, you know, anything like that, but a little whisk broom. But it won't get it as good as this. Okay. And I'm going to end up cutting these back. This one here for sure, probably to there. This one here, yeah, that one's loose too. Dabbity nabbit. I'm going to have to cut that back too. Wow. And somehow I got to figure out how to do that. Without taking all these stairs down, but as you well, remember, the 4x12 stair treads here go all the way and are connected, are held up by this stud wall over here where the stucco is on the exterior of it. So feasibly, you know what, the 4x12 could have spanned probably from this stringer all the way into the wall without this stringer here at all, you know, but they put it on there, made it a little bit more solid. It snows here every once in a while, and that's probably why they made these out of 4x12s, the stair treads, and ran it across. But I've got something in mind on how to make these sturdier, at least these stringers, because this stringer to the right is bad, and the stringer right down the middle, this last little bit is bad. I don't want to cut it off just yet. I'm going to have to put some temporary 2x4s up in there. I still have to make a material list and type of stuff I want and all that kind of stuff. My main focus right now is to clean up these steps, and I think I've done a pretty decent, fair job with it. Wouldn't you agree so far? I've got a trick up my sleeve on what I'm going to treat this with. I might go to the store first and check it out, but I don't know, we'll see. And the good thing is after I treat it and stuff, and after I get everything done in about a year and a half or so, I'll be able to access this area through here, because I'll leave this off once I get the floor done. And then I can get in here, kind of look at it later, and if I have to spray it with something else, I will. In fact, I think that's what I'll do, is I'll spray it with what I'm planning on doing, and then if that doesn't work later, I'll have to crawl under here, bring some cardboard down, because I won't leave this cardboard down here, and then get my light down here and spray this with something else if I have to. But I think what I've got in mind is going to work. Okay. Well, see, this looks a little darker just right now because it's wet, and it's going to dry, and it'll still be dark to a certain extent, you know, down in there. But I've checked most of the wood. Most of it is pretty solid still. Okay. You see how for the 4x12s, stair treads go all the way under to the wall, and then it's supported by this 2x6 going up to the bottom, and that 2x6 is also supporting the edge of the stair riser piece and the back side of the 4x12 to a certain extent. And I may have to put a couple shims in there or something. Because see, they actually use this, and then they just nailed it on the back side of this. That held the stair riser up, and it also acted as the wall. And you can see there's no top plate on it. They just boom, 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 boom. The stairs is what made that. No top plate. And then you've got the OSB, and then there's stucco on the outside of that. Okay. So far so good. And I spent, I don't know, 3 hours out here this afternoon. And I'm pretty much done for the day. I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit of what I was doing down here. What you can do if you find yourself in the same predicament. Clean it up, scrape it off, use your wire brushes here, use your putty knives. You can even use a sheetrock knife, a 3-inch or a 4-inch sheetrock knife, and scrape off any mold stuff that you see prior to using the metal wire brushes, prior to wiping it down with your simple green. And I went to, this is like my 3rd container of simple green, and because I have the concentrate, I only put a little bit of concentrate in the bottom, about that, like that much, and then fill it up with water. And so 1 gallon, get yourself a gallon. They sell this simple green at the store with a container like that, and you may think, oh, that's enough, I'll just buy 2 or 3 bottles like this. Forget about that. Just buy 1 bottle and buy yourself the 1 gallon concentrate. And sometimes sometimes they have a special where you can buy the gallon of concentrate, and they give you a spray bottle full of simple green with it for the same price. I've seen that sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to clean up for the day. I think I did pretty good, and I'll be back at it tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to tell you my tip. If you have a construction light and you get one and you're in an area and you're going to spray anything with water or simple green or any things like that, make sure you don't get any mist onto your light, because you could have a tendency of burning out the bulb. I've had that happen before, and so you just want to be careful. And the other thing, and I need to make a list. I need to add this onto my list next time I go before I go to the store next time, to get a couple extra bulbs. These are 500 watt. They also have 300 watt construction lights and 250 watt construction lights. And it's like a strong fluorescent type bulb in there. And it doesn't come with any extra ones when you buy it. It only gives you 1. And so you can buy a single or a 2-pack, I think, sometimes even a 3-pack. So I'm going to get some of those, because the last thing you want is to be working underneath the house or in the attic or something like that, and then have your light burn out if you kick it or something, or turn it on and all of a sudden it's off and you can't get it back on. So there's the tip for the day. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. Ooh.